Hey, it's me, guy who speaks German with a half face reveal. Face reveal. Alright, I'm going to try my best to explain this topic as best as I can. Remember, I'm an absolute child, so you shouldn't expect too much, but I think you're expecting a lot from me. Alright, let me explain the Great Depression before the Great Depression. Money, it's a very important thing in our society. From cards to coins, it's really important in our society. But you know what makes money really, really important? How much money can destroy our society. Mainly how it could screw us over if it screws up. For example, there was the corona times where we had a lot of inflation. There was also the time when the economic recession of 2008. Then there was also, the housing crisis. There was the Black Friday panic of 1869. And most notably, the Great Depression. It was a really bad time. Like, a really bad time. Hold on, let me just check something. Okay, I've checked something. I'm done checking it. It was a really bad time. You were jobless, homeless, both, a child, and hungry. Just a terrible time to be in. But there was a lot of reasons the Great Depression started. But I can't really discuss in this video because we're talking about the Great Depression before the Great Depression. Yeah, there was another depression before the Depression. I've already mentioned there were a lot of depressions before the Great Depression, but the Great Depression was the biggest one out of all of them. But I think we should talk about the forgotten but the depression that kind of contributed to it. Alright, this depression was known as the Panic of 1873. This happened 8 years after the Civil War. So let's start. The Civil War, in a way, ruined the economy and helped the economy. The Civil War allowed more railroads to be built from the East Coast to the West Coast. So, after all that happened, this was caused a huge economic boom until something happened. These somethings were these economic setbacks. The Black Friday panic of 1869, the Chicago fire of 1871, the equine influenza, and the Boston fire of 1872. These were large economic setbacks that really destroyed the economy. But they didn't really destroy the economy. Most America was really profiting until everything changed in 1873. So what happened in 1873? Well, a lot of things happened. So, Germany was reunited. It was united under a new empire, under Preußen. Now, Preußen decided, oh hey look, these bunch of old silver dollar coins called thalers. Yeah, they're useless. Thalers were made out of silver coins, and the German Empire kind of dropped them, which damaged the silver mining industry in America, where most of the silver back then came from. Do not quote me on this, okay? I might be wrong. In fact, half of the things I might be saying is wrong. But you can do your own research. This is just a basic summary of what happened. So, then there was a lot of things happening. So the USA decided, hey, what if we just went to the gold standard and just abandoned silver as a whole? So, why did they do that? I don't know. But they moved to the gold standard, and they would only be accepting of one kind of silver currency, silver dollar coins. So, with the silver mining industry really hurt, this caused a huge inflation, as many Americans had silver coins. Sorry for my stuttering mess. They had silver coins, and they really don't know what to do with them. Could they trade? Probably. But many Americans still had silver stuff. This all came to a head when more silver mine deposits were found. Yeah. But this caused huge inflation, like a lot of inflation. And yeah, it screwed over the economy. But everything came to a head when Jay Cooke and Co. collapsed. Jay Cooke and Co. was one of the major banking industries in the country. It invested a lot in railroads. A lot in railroads. So, yeah, when that collapsed, a lot of companies began fearing and started hoarding. But yeah, they also collapsed. By the first anniversary of the beginning of the panic, 60 corporations were gone. Axed. Now you might be wondering, wait, when exactly does it start? To be honest, my sources don't even tell me what day it exactly began, but it happened around September 1873, when the panic happened in America. By September 1873, America was screwed. And this really hurt economy. That cannot be overstated. So I'm just going to shut up about how the economy is being damaged. So thanks to the economy being damaged and 60 corporations being axed, yeah, the railroads weren't being built. This caused people to start revolting, especially railroad workers. None of this happened in New York, happened in Chicago. It happened practically everywhere. But most importantly, it happened in Pennsylvania. And there was a bunch of stuff that happened. There was a Pittsburgh strike in 1877, and there was the Reading massacre, which happened. So yeah, this all happened around 1877. Let me check something. Hold on. Okay, still done. Alright. Oh, and in 1874, the USA did the thing that every teenager is told not to do when in a financial crisis, but they still probably do it. I mean, Germany, South Africa, they've done it. So, yeah. America started printing more money. More inflation. So, to put this into perspective, this is like adding more trash to a pile of crud. So, yeah. This is just gonna get real good, I'm telling you. This economic recession caused the Republican votes to downpour, and by 1877, most of the stuff was gone. I can't really explain how it was, but the USA stopped printing more money and kind of just tried to make amends. The Harper's Ferry Act, which was the act where they decided to print more money, was kind of just gone. But this still caused a lot of corporations to be axed and caused corporations and workers to have this kind of rivalry between them. The Panic of 1873 is still felt till the Great Depression, which overshadowed it in many, many ways. There might be even a depression where, it might overshadow the economic recession of 2008 and the corona pandemic, but we'll have to see what happens. And also a bunch of lumbering industries, they got axed too. Not figuratively, they literally got axed. Just like chop. Yeah, California, they didn't really need those lumbering industries anyway. Oh, but that's also not to mention that in 1875, there was an act called the Species Resumption Act, which set the U.S. back to its gold standard, and it helped cause inflation to go down and help the economy stabilize more. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this oversimplification of the Great Depression before the Great Depression. What were the results? The Republican Party lost votes. There's still tensions between workers and corporations. A huge amount of corporations, especially railroad corporations and lumbering corporations, were axed. And that's all I can really name. This all was overshadowed by the Great Depression, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like us. I don't care about subscribers. I'm just doing this for fun. Anyway, toy review will be next. It will be the next video. Anyways, bye. Dang it. I missed the stop button. Alright, I guess we can talk about our feelings. So, our feeling is really, really good. Oh, it's crap. It's hitting the 10-minute mark. Hold on. Bye.